Hello and welcome to Tarble Pavilion on Swarthmore's campus for a little bit of Centennial women's basketball coverage on the Garnet Sports Network. Got a fun one here ahead of you today. Tyler Small, happy to be here with you on the Garnet Sports Network. We have the Muhlenberg Mules coming into Swarthmore to take on the Garnet. Swarthmore enters this one tied for first in the Centennial Conference, looking for their third of 3 games that they would win in conference. 4-1 overall, just the one loss to begin their season. Since then on a 4-game winning streak, looking to make it 5. Against the Mules, who were playing well, they have 3 out-of-conference wins. 0-2 on the year, 1-2 on the year in Centennial play. That's tied for 6th best. We're just about ready to get tipped off and underway for the first quarter of play here. Garnet in white, Muhlenberg in the maroon, and we'll get through our starting lineups real quick. Tori Dowd will take on alongside Tara Zuwaluk, Margot Eripre alongside Sarah Peretti, and Michaela McGarvey for the Mules. And for Swarthmore, Caitlin Becker, Alyssa Hiyashi, Caroline Lopez, Nora Winfield, and Dana Bandrick. Tip goes in favor of the Mules. They will start in the offense. Beautiful pick and roll underneath. Laid off the glass. Too strong. The first shot of the day going toward Peretti is not successful. So working it down the floor, Caroline Lopez will run the offense and trying to get it into the capable hands of Dana Bandrick. Bandrick coming off quite a game, quite a season for her, as there's the turnover going down the other way for the Mules. They try to work quick in offense, and it's going to be a lot of paint plays. This one's on the ground. Diving effort, Peretti able to take it, and we have a whistle. Too handsy on the defensive side. Swarthmore gets nabbed for the off-the-ball foul. This will be a battle of the bigs. 2 teams that really pride themselves in scoring inside. Peretti, the top scorer for the Mules, 11.4 points per game, 7.4 rebounds. Yet to make a 3-pointer yet. Here's a mid-range jumper. Good, and it goes. Margot Eripre knocks down the mid-range, and it's the first points of the game going the Mules. But obviously the same we can say about Dana Bandrick and this Swarthmore Garnet lineup. Her and Hiyashi averaging 10.8 points per game, 18.2 for Bandrick, as Lopez tries to work something from the elbow. They look to Bandrick. Makes a move, spins into a double team, has to kick it out to Lopez. Lopez from the top of the key, short. Offensive rebound, off the glass and in. Nora Winfield picks up the offensive rebound and the deuce. But right back on the other side. That shot is too long, and it's going the other way. Michaela McGarvey with her first shot of the day. Good hustle there on the errant pass to save it as Bandrick, but throws it into the Mules' arms. Step back 3. That one's off the back iron. Bandrick over for the rebound. Can't corral it, and it'll stay Muhlenberg ball. Bandrick, as I was mentioning, 26 points and 13 rebounds in the most recent win. Both season highs help them for their 4th straight. Looking for a similar result here as the first 3-pointer no good. Wide open on the rebound, however. Sarah Peretti cleans it up. Nobody picked her up on the box out. So it'll be Caitlin Becker running the motion. Contested 3, short. Rebound goes to Zawalski. Working it quickly down the floor now, trying to attack the left side. Instead, they rotate the offense all the way around the world, in and out. Fighting for the offensive rebound. Peretti comes up with it. 50-50 ball. It's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow favors Swarthmore, and it's going the other way. Sarah Peretti, the leading scorer for this team, just averaging over 11 points per game. Already 3 shot attempts for her. Primarily trying to run the offense through. They hand it over to Lopez. Lopez makes a move, kicks it out, thinks about the shot. Instead, Bandrick, spin move. Defense isn't going anywhere. Tries to draw the foul, doesn't get anything. Excellent defense there by Peretti. That's going to be a fun matchup to watch. But right back on the other side, Bandrick picks up the steal. An underrated part of her game. 15 steals on the season, make it 16. She also has 13 blocks. Heading hard for the rim and missing Caitlin Becker. Turnaround jumper, short. Rebound Lopez. Off the mark was Peretti. Lopez will take it down, has the back cut, can't go hand to hand. There's a turnover. Not enough juice on that pass. Instead, they look inside for Peretti. Defended well, but not well enough. Peretti makes them pay. Caitlin Becker works on the left side, gets it over to Lopez. She starts working it through. Bandrick from the right wing, trying to beg for it in the low post is Lopez. She's got the mismatch and wants it. Instead, Bandrick kicks it out to the top of the key. That's a two-pointer, no good. 50-50. Floorboard goes towards the Mules. Attacking the rim through the double team, too strong. McGarvey off the mark on the layup. Just about halfway through this first quarter, Lopez with the hesitation. 6-2, the Mules ahead, trying to give the Garnet their first loss in the Centennial Conference this season. Step back three, no good. It's going the other way now. They look to McGarvey, passes it back inside. Peretti dishes it off, up and under, no good. Margot Airy-Prey off the mark on that one, so Lopez will slow it down. Garnet team prefer to work in the half-court offense. Thinks about a shot here. Instead, kicks it out. Caitlin Becker off a screen. Whistle sounds. Another off-the-ball foul, this time the first one against the Mules. It'll be a line shift for the Mules. Have to go back to their side of the bench. All five replacing. We'll get to those in just a minute. Kokenmeister will check in for the Garnet. So Becker will work it on the left side, trying to feed Bandrick in the post. Maybe she can get more instilled into this offense without Peretti on her. Good look underneath the dish. 5 seconds on the shot clock, no good. Rebound goes the other way. Connolly gets this one, works it all the way down, feeds it over to Horner. Scheidel off a screen, three-pointer, nothing but air. Trying to get the offensive rebound, stepped on the line. Now it goes the turnover. Emily Smith in, Nora Winfield out. 4 minutes to play, just 2 points to speak of for the Garnet thus far. The secondary unit comes in with a full court press right away. And it'll be up to the reserves to try and break it. Alyssa Hiashi kicks it to the left side, and that's a walk. Took the 2 steps, decided not to go up for the lay-in. Then Kokenmeister. And that's another turnover. Four already for Swarthmore. Just 2 points to begin with. The Mules yet to have a turnover yet. They'll have to break the full court press, just able to get it over the timeline and have a wide open shot in the corner. Pure. That'll just be a 2-pointer. Laura Horner gets the mid-range J to go. And it is 8-2 now, Muhlenberg. Feeding the high post, active hands inside, and another steal. Amanda Gorski got the hand on that one. Looks outside for Scheidel. Reversing it, deep three-pointer, no good. Floorboard goes to Kokenmeister. Kokenmeister inside, Good touch pass, lay in, no good. Fighting for the rebound. The Mules they go full court with the pass. Fast break layup, no good, but a foul. The full court pass off the rebound by Ava Connolly leads to 2 free throws coming for Laura Horner. The message more applies for some of the top scorers on the team in terms of trying to better themselves from the line, as the first is good from Horner. 17, 19, and 18 are the free throw attempts for Peretti, Eripre, and McGarvey. All of them shooting under the 60% mark. 1 of 2 from the line, 9-2 our score with 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. 5 turnovers and 2 points already, and this might be number 6. It's a blocking call instead. Might have been too low underneath the basket. That's going to be a foul against Amanda Gorski. Got the bad end of the deal there. Trying to get themselves back into this one offensively. They'll try and do it from the line. Hayashi knocks down the first one. No rebounders here. They are confident for her going 2 for 2. And she does so. 9-4. The Mules lead. Connolly works the offense. Around the outside, good shot fake, attacking the dish, up and under. Thought there was going to be more contact there. She went in stronger than she had to. Horner off the mark. Turnover number 6 for Swarthmore. Surprised not to see a timeout yet, and they desperately want to get Lopez. There's my apologies. I thought it was going to be Lopez. Instead, a quick last-second change. And T. Sally's checking in. But 6 turnovers. Thought they were going to go back to the starting point guard. Bad positioning as she can lay it up and under, no good. Gets bailed out there. This time gets the foul off the offensive rebound. Eripre had a seam to go towards the dish. Instead, Peretti picks up the offensive rebound. And as soon as they see Peretti back in, they want to get Bandrick in the same position. So they will get their top matchup in. But for now, Peretti knocks down the first of 2. As I was mentioning, 62% free throw shooter on the year. Leads the team in free throw shooting. Or free throw attempts, I should say. Not so much a percentage as she goes 1 for 2 right there. Sally, cross court. Trying to feed it inside. Another turnover. Tried to feed Emily Smith. Usually you see those as bounce passes going to the post. That'll be the second turnover individually for Hayashi. Working through a screen at the top of the key is Tori Dowd. Jumper no good. Rebounding quickly into motion. Kokenmeester. Bandrick trying to make a move. Sally from the outside takes the screen, takes the jumper. He's got it. Sally with 2 off the bench now. Trying to look for anyone who could get them back into it. 6-10. Good footwork there by Sally to stay with it. Active hands. Bandrick nearly picks up the steal. Instead, here's a star-studded matchup. Turns into a double team and gets the foul. That's going to be a foul against Hayashi. Smart rotation, to say the least. Looking to spin inside towards the paint and pull up for the fadeaway jumper. This will be her 3rd free throw attempt. She's 1 for 3 from the line now. Rotated over, held it about thigh high. Thought it was going to get dug out instead. Got too much of the arm. So we'll see if she can make them pay. The second free throw also no good. 1 for 4 from the line today is Peretti. T. Sally works it down the floor now. Just over a minute remaining. An ugly start for Swarthmore, but they have a chance to make it a one-possession game here with this offensive possession. Sally thinks about the jump shot. Instead looks for Bandrick. Bandrick feeds the inside. Smith, no good. Offensive rebound, Bandrick right outside. Foul called. No, jump ball. Emily Smith getting instructed to keep it high. Bandrick with the work there to get her another opportunity. Fell right into her lap. This one's going to go the other way. So 43 seconds remaining. Chance here for the Mules to go 2 for 1 if they like. Tori Dowd works it down the left side. Right back into that same motion offense. Good move, three-pointer. Got them all. Took advantage of the overly aggressive T. Sally. Picks up the 3-ball. Shot clock's turned off. McGarvey, her first 3 of the game, the first 3 for either side. Smith from the high post. Lopez off a screen. The low dribble. 50-50 ball on the ground. Instead, it winds up in the Garnet's hand. They look for Lopez on the outside. 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Whistle sounds. Too handsy on the top of the key. They'll have 5.7 to get something going. 13-6. Quick substitution before they go in. Caitlin Becker relieves Smith. Smith nearly with another turnover there as they picked up the dribble. They'll also throw in for the Mules Ava Conley to guard T. Sally. The screen, and it'll come out to Sally. They rotate. Not much time left. Sally, three-pointer, no good. Good look to end the first quarter. Not a ton of offense for the home team, Swarthmore. We'll see if that can change in the second quarter. 6-3 after 1 quarter of play here on the Garnet Sports Network. Just about ready to get back to play here in the second quarter. The Mules out ahead early, could have been worse. And it all comes down to not necessarily even the field goal percentage. They have a massive advantage, 31.3% for Muhlenberg to 16.7, 2 for 12 shooting for the Garnet. Team that scores regularly in the 50s plus. See if they can start the second quarter any better. Also need to limit the turnovers as mentioned, and they have to get Bandrick going, but Peretti has defended her well. Step back 3, got it, T. Sally. 5 points off the bench. And just like that, it's a 4-point game. Good move on the outside, no good on the lay-in. Another rebound for Bandrick. Unable to convert is Ari Prey. She's had a slow start to this one as well. Bandrick given room. They can't start letting her hit those. Mid-range jumper. Maybe she had to prove it, but now it's a 2-point game. There's a player that scores 18.2 points per game, and they are allowing her to shoot with some room to breathe. Good look inside. No good. Peretti once again inside, no good. Now Lopez will take it down the near side of your screen. Look for T. Sally. Another three-pointer, well off the back rim. Caitlin Becker long on that three. A lot of tempo here in this one. A high arcing three, no good. But an offensive rebound from the outside, what a play. Mid-range jumper, Eripre got it. She knocks down the jumper. A lot quicker of offense we've seen here in the first minute and a half. 15-11 now. Might be an emphasis for the Mules, but as I mentioned, Swarthmore, the team likes to take their time offensively. Lopez sizes up the three. Now she decides to attack. Lefty, no good. Solid look there, solid handles. Garvey inside, no good, but the foul. Perimeter defense so far has been a problem for the Garnet. Trying to take advantage here are the Mules. Seen plenty of instances where they just beat the defender on the outside. Unable to convert at the rim, however. Peretti's going to get some quick coaching, and she'll take a brief break on the sideline. I couldn't imagine it being long. The first of two, no good for McGarvey. Peretti versus Hiyashi, Wingfield, and Sally for the top scorers in this game. Sally trying to stand alone. He'll do it. Another three-pointer for Sally. 8 points of the 14 for the team. Now they'll look inside. Mid-range jumper, good from the post extended. Amanda Gorski, her first shot attempt of the game is pure. 17-14 now. Bandrick, no good on the jumper. Tries to get the offensive rebound. Instead, nearly a turnover at midcourt, taking it down the sideline. Eripre gets fouled. Not a ton of contact there. Tried dishing it out for the outlet. Instead, went to no man's land. She picked it up herself and then just decided to take it to the rim. First of two, no good. Free throw shooting has been a problem for this Muhlenberg team. They're now 2 for 9 from the floor compared to 2 for 2 for Swarthmore. Try not to make it 2 for 10. This one will go, so now 30% on the game, but already 10 free throw attempts in the first 13 minutes of play. Breaking the full court press here. A light one to say the least, just more in mild stress. Bandrick thinks about the three-pointer. Thinks about it again, instead goes to the hot hand. Sally from the outside. Back to Sally, top of the key. They feed the lower post. Fader, no good. T. Sally fighting for that rebound, winds up in the hands of Bandrick. Bandrick goes up with it. Got to get a shot off. Here's a three-pointer. Got it! A three-point game. Kokenmeister joins the party. Now they'll quickly work it down the inside. Eripre, no good. Whistle sounds, another foul against the Garnet. Foul on the box out there. Dawn Grant wants an explanation, and I kind of agree with her. Looking for a substitution. Conley, the heads-up defender, will come in and go directly out of bounds for the inbound. 18-17, much more fluid second quarter. I believe we're going to get a change on who the foul was against. Now they're saying Colleen Anderson. They look inside to the corner. Now post move blocked. Bandrick got a hand on it, and now she'll take it down the floor. Good look inside. Great transition offense there for Swarthmore. Finishing it off was Nora Wingfield. She was involved in the block as well. Not sure who got a hand on it, but good interior defense. Trying to respond with an outside J, no good. Hayashi with the rebound. Outlet to Kokemeister. To Bandrick. No good, but she's going to the line. Bandrick, known for her scoring, picked up the dime there. Stopped on a dime right at the free throw line. Looked behind the back for Nora Wingfield. She was able to hit the wide open layup. First of two is no good. Only 2 points for Bandrick thus far. Make it 3. It is 20-18. First lead of the day for the Garnet. After a sluggish start, 2 points in the first 4.5 minutes for the team. Sally defends Conley on the outside. Working it inside. 10 seconds remain. Crossover to the 3, no good. McGarvey nearly made him pay. T. Sally on the rebound. Blocked on the transition pass. McGarvey thought she should have had the steal, frustrated with herself. .5:27 remains in the first half. Hyami will take it. Inside to the corner, right to Bandrick. They already have a soft double team on her, so they'll just work with the offense from the top. Offensive foul. Excuse me, no, that'll be an off-the-ball foul against the Mules. Too strong on the defense was Michaela McGarvey. That's her first. After being outscored 13-6 in the first quarter, 14-5 are the Garnet, much more like the normal product we see here. Bandrick directly inside, backs him down. Peretti with the defense, she'll pick up the block. She'll go post to post now, looking for the ball. Won't get it. Now she will. Tries to feed it over the top. Good defense. That's the only way you're going to limit those interior passes towards Peretti, is to make the entry pass that much more difficult. Trying to float it over the top, a lot harder than it looks, and that time too far. Just the third turnover of the day for the Mules. 20-18. Looking in the corner. Eyes it up, doesn't like what she sees. Jaime likes what she sees, but doesn't like the result. Out of play. We'll get Emily Unger into this one. First time she's checking in today. So after an explosive start offensively for Swarthmore, both sides have slowed down since then. This one's going the other way. Lopez fights hard through the top of the key screen. And she'll celebrate with the fans. And a little bit of chippiness now as Lopez will take herself out of it. So go directly to Bandrick. Under 5 remaining now. Looks for Lopez and said, "Hi me," from the top. Lopez now looks for a screen and said, Sally cuts. We'll look into the corner. Bandrick thinks of it. Instead cuts hard on Peretti and is able to finish. That was defended well, but better offense as they got to quickly get back. Lopez able to pick it up. And they get the steal. Jaime gets dirty. Lopez down the floor trying to cut through, and she'll pick up a foul. Forcing the issue now. That's Muhlenberg's Laura Horner, who's going to be picked up for her second. And she'll take a seat. Smart play there. That's a momentum play, to say the least. Coming off both the charge and then the steal. Back-to-back possessions without a shot for Muhlenberg. Lopez hands it off. Sally. Inside, what a move. Double digits for T. Sally off the bench. Little hopscotch inside. able to lay it off the glass. Prey, good move. Not so good finish. That one's long. 24-18. Looking in transition. Perfect pass, but unable to convert on the tough layup. Off the mark was Nora Wingfield. Open three-pointer. Got it. Just checking into the game, Unger hits the three. Just like that, it's 24-21. Lopez will take her time with it now. Gets a screen. Goes hard to the dish. Got it. Had a hand on the ball going up, did Prey. Now Unger will go hard to the rim. Gets blocked, but it'll be a travel beforehand. Too many steps. And we'll get some bigger unit substitutions, including T. Sally finally heading back to the bench after dropping 10 points in her 8 or so minutes. Excellent effort there. The true freshman guard out of Massachusetts. Work it now. Kokemeister will give a screen to Becker. Here's a three. Kokemeister, no good. Rebound, nearly a turnover or a foul. It's Wallach to Unger, no good. 1 for 2 now in the game from three. Another rebound for Dana Bandrick. To the dish. Hyame, no good. Now quickly down the floor, Unger from the left side tries to go cross court, reading it perfectly is Bandrick, and it's a 2-on-1. She gives it off. Kokemeister, no good. Bandrick for the rebound, no good. Gets her own rebound. Back up, third time's the charm. 28-21, under 2 minutes remaining. Dribbles right into a three, no good. A quick miss for the Mules. Love to have that sped up tempo. Swarthmore has handled it well here in the second quarter, even getting some fast break points on their own. Bandrick to the dish. Now she's heating up. 2 plus the foul as she goes through the contact. An impressive lay in there, trying to work with their biggest lead of the game with under 1:30 remaining. 30-21 now. Dana Bandrick, in the blink of an eye, went from 2 points in her first trip to the free throw line a couple minutes ago to now tied for the team lead and the game lead with 10 points alongside T. Sally. 31-21 now. Reddy is starting to lose the defensive battle. Unger will take another three, no good. Hasn't made one since her first. Work it around to Unger now. She goes hard to the rim, takes the contact, and she's going to the line. Looking for someone to take that next step offensively in this one. Peretti 11.4 per game with 7 rebounds. Margot Prey 10.6 per game, just 33% from the field on the year, looking to increase that metric. But today, taking a lot of the shots since coming in and hitting her first, Emily Unger, the freshman out of Warwick, New York, hit the first. Here's the second, 2 for 2 from the line. Now 5 for 12 from the line are the Mules, compared to 4 for 5 for the Garnet. Lopez have to organize out of a full court press. They're able to get it past the timeline, but dribbling off her foot, the first turnover of the second quarter, but they get it right back out of bounds. Which way is this going? It'll go back down. So a little bit of back and forth there in the corner. Bandrick with the turnover. Under a minute remaining now. 25-10, Swarthmore has outscored Muhlenberg. Working it on the left side, they go cross court. Whistle sounds. that was a bit of a bailout from them not having to run their offense. One more and they're in the bonus. But there was nothing going on that possession. Excuse me, they are in the bonus. So it'll be 2 free throws from the line for Megan Winters. She considered pulling up from the mid-range. No good on the first of 2. T. Sally was going to check in. They say no. And now he will come in. Not sure why she could not come in for the first time. 24-31, 37 seconds remaining. Sally picks up her dribble, instead looks inside for Bandrick. They get it over the timeline, but a trap is coming. Bandrick picks up the dribble, and now she's wide open for 3. She takes it, and she hits it. 3-pointer, 13 points in the first half for Bandrick. That's a 2-pointer, my apologies. 33-24. 8 seconds remaining. They work it around the outside. From the corner, they have to get a shot off. Attacking the rim, high and no good. Rebound Sally, and that brings an end to the first half. A stagnant start for the Garnet turns into a 27-11 run in the second quarter to end the first half of play. 33-24. The Garnet 4-1 on the year, looking to stay undefeated in Centennial Conference play. Against Centennial Conference foe, Muhlenberg 1-2 on the year, looking to get up to 500 in conference. We're going to take a quick break here on the Garnet Sports Network with second half action coming up in just a moment.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes, college sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus. And why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity.
It's on us.
All of us.
And it's time to act now.
We are calling you, all of you.
All Centennial Conference student athletes to join our cause.
The It's On Us pledge is a personal commitment
to keep men and women safe from sexual assault.
It's a promise to not be a bystander to the problem,
but to be a part of the solution.
As a Centennial Conference student athlete, I am proud to take the pledge.
I pledge
to create an environment where men and women feel
safe.
To hold friends accountable if what they're doing is wrong.
To never blame the victim.
1/5 of women and 1/16 of men are sexually assaulted in college.
It's on us.
It's on us.
To stop sexual assault.
To be more than a bystander.
To intervene if a friend is doing something that could lead to sexual assault.
It's on us.
It's on us.
It's on us.
To help others.
To stand up, to step in, and to take responsibility.
It's on us. It's on us.
To take reports of sexual assault seriously.
To change the way we talk about women.
To be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
To look out for others.
Anyone can be the victim and everyone can be the solution.
It's on us as Centennial Conference student athletes
to take a stand and make a difference.
We're the Centennial Conference, and it's on us, all of us, to stop sexual assault.
We took the pledge, and you can too.
At itsonus.org.
We welcome you back for second half action here on the Garnet Sports Network. The Muhlenberg Mules jumped out to a hot start, 13-6 from the floor. 13-6 the score. But now they trail 33-24 against the home team, Swarthmore Garnet. They're going 27-11 run in the most previous 10 minutes, and it was led by Dana Bandrick. T. Sally was the first catalyst to the team's offense. Coming off the bench, Bandrick was pretty held in check, to say the least, against Sarah Peretti, the opponent's top scorer, who was defending well in a highly anticipated Centennial matchup, especially for low post play. And it was leaning towards the Mules early. Peretti, with a low field goal percentage, just shooting 34%, was able to lead the team in scoring for just a brief moment. She still leads her team alongside Unger, who both have 5 points apiece, but Bandrick erupted, especially in the final 5 of the second quarter, to lead the game and to lead them to a 9-point advantage. The horn sounds, and it will be the Mules going left to right on your screen. They're still rocking those maroon jerseys against the white with maroon lettering, Swarthmore Garnet. Second half action officially underway. We will see if the trends will continue, and this will be the Mules quarter, and it's going to start Peretti's way. She puts it home on the up and under lay-in. Now they will break the full court press. T. Sally will be in the starting lineup to start. They will look to Bandrick on the inside. Still pressure. Three-pointer off the mark. So down the floor, hustling for it. Tried saving it, dribbled it off the line, and out of play. That's a turnover. Turnovers, which were a problem for the Garnet early, been practically neutralized. Only 2 in the second quarter, after they had 7 in the first. Now the turnover ratio is 9-6 in favor of the Mules on the lesser side. And now back-to-back times they're able to break the pressure with relative ease. Look on the near side for Hayashi. Hayashi inside for Kokenmister. Hayashi thinks about the shot, thinks about it again. Bandrick, this is a 3-2 zone here, and it exposes on the lower mid-range left side of your screen, able to bring it home, Nora Wingfield. Sometimes the faultiness you see in most 3-2 zones, it gives soft spots on the bottom, and it's a quick turnover here and a quick timeout called. Ron Roan wants a 30 to talk things over. We'll give him a break here quickly into the third quarter. 35-26. We'll be right back.
It's on us.
All of us.
My apologies. When they said 30, they really meant 30 and less. Roan was done with that timeout about 10 seconds. Just had one message to send after 2 turnovers in the first 3 possessions for the Mules. So it'll be Swarthmore working it down. Mild pressure here. Sally able to cross the timeline. Bandrick to Hayashi. Sally from the right side. Kokenmister looking inside for Sally. Had her open. Just missed the mark there. Go cross court. Looking for Sally. Errant pass, and this one's turned over. Pull-up jumper, and she's going to draw the foul. Tara Zuwalik is attacking the rim. Realized she was outnumbered, so decided to pull up. Got a slap on the arm. That's going to be a foul. Lopez will check back in. First one is good. It was a team that lived at the free throw line in that first half. 6 for 14, however. Nearly tripled the amount that Swarthmore got in the first. However, 4 made out of 5 attempts for the Garnet, compared to just 6 1 of 2 from the line there. We'll see how the offense fares against the 3-2 zone. Looking for that same spot. Bandrick works away deep. Lopez thinks about the shot, now dribbles inside, draws the foul before she's able to make a play. One of the crafty handlers on the team, able to split the double team and pick up the foul. So Lopez inbounds. Jaime. Little around the world action, they'll get it. Bandrick inside, back to Lopez. They work it to the soft spot once again, drawing the foul, and that spot is wide open once again for Nora Wingfield. She will have a great second half if they keep allowing her to get that shot up. First of 2 is good. Harry Prey nabbed with the foul there. High arcing shot. 2 for 2 from the line. 37-27 now. Deep 3. Got it. Oh, from the parking lot, Michaela McGarvey makes him pay for giving her room, but she was barely within half court. Deep 3 there. A walk was missed by Lopez, and the Muhlenberg faithful let the referees know about it. We'll see if they can make something out, which should have been the turnover. Instead, they go cross court with the pass. Good ball movement here. Jaime, nothing but air. Trying to hustle for it. Decides not to. Nora Wingfield. McGarvey, 6 points, 2 3-pointers to her name. They will need the outside attack if they want to get into this, especially in transition. Stagnant start to this third quarter, just in terms of pace of play. Good shot fake, layup inside, blocked. Rebound, no good. And this has been the second half of Nora Wingfield. Good rotation there, even better. She was able not to foul and pick up the block. Nearly a wrong substitution. Instead, it'll be a different type of press break. 4 across, Wingfield will look quickly to Jaime, stolen. 3-on-2 chance. Hard contact inside. T. Sally inserted himself to try and pick up the charge. Instead, it was hard contact foul against him. Aripre with a impressive steal, not necessarily by reading the telegraph of the pass, but the ability to stay in bounds. Right in front of the scorer's table, that pass was coming from a mile away. It was a good read, but even better footwork on the sideline, able to bring in the possession. So it'll be Tori Dowd here. The inbounder looks for Aripre, up and under, no good. Gets her own rebound, and it's going to be 2 from the line. My apologies, Sarah Peretti picking up yet another rebound. She'll go to the line for 2. And Dawn Grant wants a timeout. She'll take a full, and we will take a full break right here on the Garnet Sports Network.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Dawn Grant using her second timeout in her first season out of the City College of New York. Alongside Brian McGlosky and Heather Marandola. It will be Sarah Peretti, the team's leading scorer, 7 points for her from the line. Nothing but air on that one. She is 1 for 5 on the day from the charity stripe. Go alongside 6 rebounds. She hits the second. 31-37. Don't look now. Another turnover there, and the Mules trying to cut into this one. Twelve and 7 already for Bandrick. She will remain in the game. Lopez checks up Tori Dowd at the top of the key. Dowd, off the hesitation, flips the court. Three-pointer. Nothing but air. Long rebound. Peretti gets it. Still 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. She goes to the rim, dishes it to Airy-Prey. No good. Still 3 seconds now, and the lay-in is good. The 2 shot attempts from what would meet the eye only goes as 1 in the book. Tori Dowd brings it home. Just like that, 37-33. Lopez tries to attack inside, dribbles it off her foot, and the turnover troubles come right back to fruition for the Garnet. Lopez will take a seat, relieved by Caitlin Becker. Now here's Tori Dowd. Dowd against Becker. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Dowd with another offensive rebound and a jump ball. Going to go towards the Garnet. Good look there. Peretti loves getting to that low post extended for the fadeaway. Jay unable to make them pay on that one. Still 8 points for the Muhlenberg leader. Miscommunication, and that's another turnover and another timeout. Muhlenberg with a chance to make it a one-possession game when we come back here on the Garnet Sports Network.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in
Quicker of a
sports,
message here.
we'll provide the opportunity.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong.
Quicker of a message here from Dawn Grant. It's an offensive rebound. We got a stoppage of play here, but it'll be the Mules. Shot clock is a little bit off, just by 2 ticks. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. A stop and go third quarter for both sides trying to figure out their offense. The Mules have done so. The turnovers have become a problem once again. Three-pointer off the mark, offensive rebound, their 3rd shot in a row this possession, and they're going to the charity stripe again. McGarvey off the mark on the 3, and who else but Sarah Peretti picking up her 8th rebound of the game and trying to make her point total 8 or more with these free throw chances. First one is no good. 7-1 Muhlenberg out rebounding here in the third quarter. Both are no good as Bandrick gets the 2nd rebound of the quarter for her squad. Jaime slowly down the floor, trying to work the offense here. Now they're back into a 2-3 zone. They look inside, the inside-out 3 attempt. Looking for it at least. Instead, they'll just work the ball movement. Into the corner, plenty of room, no good. Offensive rebound, Becker up strong but blocked. Coming down the other way. Prey looks outside, just barely able to keep it on this side of the floor. Attacking the rim hard, but blocked. An answer on the defensive end, Caitlin Becker, after getting blocked on the far end, picks up one of her own. Halfway through the shot clock, McGarvey was open, begging for the ball. Instead it'll be Peretti, trapped from the corner. McGarvey, deep 3. She is feeling it. That was a heat check there. She wanted the ball in the corner. She was wide open. A little bit frustrated not to get the look. And that one was off the mark. 9 combined turnovers between the two sides, 4-5. The 1 turnover advantage in terms of Swarthmore. It feels like a lot more. It's been a much uglier third quarter, and now they'll make it 2. Another turnover there that just comes simply because of a miscommunication on the press break. And that's part of it. As a well-deserved rest coming for Sarah Peretti, she gets subbed out. And that'll be Prey they'll try and work through. Unger, finger roll is good. She knocks down the runner, and it's a 2-point game. 9-4, Muhlenberg outscoring Swarthmore. 3.5 remaining. They got to get it over. One more second, just barely past the ticker. Attacking inside, good look. Unable to convert. Now down to the right side. Thinks about a 3-pointer. Rachel Saxton, instead it's Unger for 3, no good. Saxton with the floorboard in the corner, but a great steal down the sideline. Akamine decides just to reset. But what a heads-up steal there out of the all-around threat, Dana Bandrick, the junior guard out of New Hope, Pennsylvania. Becker tries to make something. No reset. Under 10 now. Bandrick attacks hard. No good. Tries to get her own rebound. It's going the other way. Only problem with that attack there is she brought the ball low. And a heavy hand defensively held it down. Able to get a hand on it was Amanda Gorski. Now down the court. It's Wallach. And a whistle sounds. It's an offensive. A legal screen for Amanda Gorski. That'll be the 5th turnover of the quarter. For the Mules, just over 2 minutes remaining here. A 2-point game, 37-35 here on the Garnet Sports Network. Trying to get Becker involved on the right side. Dangerous pass, able to dig it out, but then loses it. Kockenmeister. Good effort. Becker on the defense. Good move. Finger roll, too strong. Michaela McGarvey had a good look at the dish. 3. Knocked down by none other than Alyssa Hayashi. McGarvey trying to make a move. Instead, it'll be. And if you're looking at either side, 85.7%, and we'll see if that remains after these 2 attempts for Swarthmore. That's a good start. First one goes down. Compared to 40%, 8 for 20, compared to 7 for 8 for Swarthmore. If attempts were even as she goes 2 for 2, 8 for 9, this will be a much different ball game. 42-38. Peretti back into this one. She has it just inside the 3-point line. Instead, it's Prey. Before she gets to work, she gets called for the travel. and has a puzzled look on her face. 48.6 remaining. Full court pressure is back for the Mules. Becker. Hyame. Bandrick, shot attempt, got her in the air. And they'll rotate. Work it to the weak side. Winger tries to dish to the high post. Loose ball, remains in possession. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Hyame attacks inside, three-pointer, no good. Long rebound, remains in possession of the Garnet. Shot clock turned off. They'll get the final shot of this third quarter with a 4-point advantage. Bandrick attacks inside, no good, gets her own rebound. Ball on the floor. Clock stops at 7.4, and it's going the other way on the jump ball. Instead of letting the clock run out, Bandrick had a look that she enjoyed, and I think they have to be thrilled with. However, unable to make them pay inside. 7 seconds remaining. Huge momentum play here. Eripre looks inside, turnover, half-court heave, no good, and that'll bring an end to the first 3 quarters. 42-38. We've got 10 more to play at least here on the Garnet Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action coming ahead.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus, and why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity.
Fourth quarter action coming up here at Tarble Pavilion. Swarthmore University. They're underway. It'll be the Garnet's ball. Lopez starts it off. Still a 2-3 zone for the Mules. Inside out three. Got it! Alyssa Hayashi, her second 3-ball of the game. This one trickles out of play. It will remain Mules' ball. The three-point shooting has come alive for Swarthmore. 38.5% from the outside compared to 24% towards the Mules. And they'll bring it in. Tori Dowd working against Lopez. Eripre to the glass. What a rejection! And the stare down. Dana Bandrick with the emphatic defense. And that's a proper way to kick off the fourth quarter of play. 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Floater, no good. Rebound Bandrick. What a game for her. What else is new? They'll work against the zone. Lopez to Hyame. They play catch with it. Now Becker gets involved. Right back out to the normal three. 50-50. And it's going the other way. Excellent defense there on the perimeter by Zuwalik to get the jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Swarthmore once again now. But a key, won't go down as a turnover, but a nice defensive stand. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, and smartly leaves it alone. Sarah Peretti went up for it, battled in the air Nora Wingfield. Peretti realized Wingfield touched it last and just let it go out of play. So 20 seconds on the shot clock now. They'll work a box play wide open off the screen, but defended by Bandrick. In a game that started out as Bandrick being bottled up by Peretti, it has flipped in the most recent quarters. T. Sally back into this one. Good look inside. Lay in, no good. Defended well and rebound by Peretti. This is where the matchup will really start to become even more fun than it's been. Peretti versus Bandrick. Deep three, no good. Bandrick, another rebound. Jaime works it down. We're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Only 3 points scored on the Jaime three. Looks for the soft part of the zone, pull-up jumper, no good. Clean rebound, 3-on-2 break. They look for Unger instead. Dowd will take care of it. Left side, Wallach, Unger, Dowd. Inside, Peretti mid-range jumper, got it. Peretti now in double figures, just under her season average of 11.8 per night. T. Sally. Instead, they'll rotate it to the left side. Back to T. Sally, no good. Offensive rebound on the floorboard by Lopez, right place, right time. They'll try and work it inside to Bandrick. Instead, they'll rotate. Dribbling into a double team is Sally, just barely able to get rid of it. Lopez for three. No good, high rebound. Who wants it? Peretti wins the battle. Unger winds up coming down with it, however. They look back inside. Tip play, no good. Staying this way, however, the Mules will remain possession. .6:45 remaining, 45-40. The Garnet have the 5-point advantage. Jaime will come out, Becker in. Dowd on the inbound, goes to the top of the key, three-pointer, nothing but air. And out of play, Rachel Saxton had a clean look at the rim, unable to knock down the outside J. Meester will inbound. T. Sally to the left side. A quiet but emphatic 10 points for Nora Wingfield. She's just been taking advantage of the open territory on that shallow side. Deep three-pointer, got it! Her third of the game. T. Sally. Answer on the three, she's got it. Michaela McGarvey answers T. Sally's three with one of her own. And just like that, it remains a 5-point game. T. Sally from the top of the key. Work it inside, stolen. Dowd with the active hands on the bounce pass. She'll work it down the floor, looks inside, wide open. Decides not to take it, and there's a turnover. T. Sally down the sideline. Crossover, inside floater, T. Sally. 5 straight for the freshman. 50-43 now. Looking for a screen is Michaela McGarvey. Instead, they feed it inside. Tough lay-in, defended well. And it's going the other way. Dana Bandrick works it down after the strong defense. Instead, decides to kick it out. Slowing it down, here's T. Sally. They rotate. Back to Sally. Cross court. 5 seconds remaining. Quick look inside. Bandrick dribbles off the leg and out. Gets a tip on the return pass, but it'll be a turnover. 50-43, under 5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Gets a screen. McGarvey now feeds the screener. That's perfection right there on the pick and roll. McGarvey to Peretti. And Don Grant wants a timeout. But T. Sally, 5 points in a big way for the 5-point lead. 4.5 remaining on the Garner Sports Network.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
We're back to action here. 4.5 remaining, a 5-point lead for the Garnet, looking to improve to 5-1 on the year, 3-0 in the Centennial Conference. They're tied for the lead right now in the standings. Did not look like a first-place team to begin this one. Instead, it has been all Garnet since the first quarter. Bandrick inside, good dish, fade away. Beautiful touch off the soft rim. And then forces a turnover. Kim Kalkenmeester picks up the travel, steps in front of the dribbling Zwalik. And with 4 minutes remaining, it's a 7-point game now. All the momentum in favor of the home team, Garnet. They work it around now. Highestry to Sally. Work it around again. Sally's got the hot hand and knocks it down. 8 points in the fourth quarter for the freshman T. Sally. He has been a spark plug. Mid-range jumper, no good. And the floorboard goes courtesy of an impressive box out by Hayashi. Quickly down the floor. Kalkenmeester slows it down. Bandrick outside for Kalkenmeester. No good. Rebound McGarvey. McGarvey quickly down the floor, defended by T. Sally, turns into a double team. She's trapped, gets rid of it. Wide open down low. Passed it to the wrong person. Not in terms of knocking down the lay-in, but wide open on the right block was Prey. Instead, Gorski gets the more difficult lay-in, unable to hit. They needed that one. It's a 10-point game now. T. Sally will inbound. Still full court pressure. Bandrick wide open lane to run. Euro step no good. Offensive rebound also no good. Pair of shots missed. They work it quickly down the floor. This time they get it open. And Prey able to make them pay. Sally looking for a screen or someone to pass to. He'll get it back. Throws it to the corner. Wide open three. Got it. Get them all. Kalkenmeester, but it's going to be response no good. Michaela McGarvey unable to make them pay on the wide open three. And it is still a 10-point game. A three actually was a 2. Nonetheless, hitting the open shot. Kalkenmeester, turnover. 2-on-2 break. To the wing, wide open three, no good. T. Sally goes up for the rebound, can't corral it on the floor, jump ball. Possession arrow with under 2 minutes remaining favors Swarthmore. Don Grant wants a timeout before these final 2 minutes. Right on the borderline. Trying to stay alive are the Mules. Don't go anywhere.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, If you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
57-47, a minute 47 remaining. And it is almost foul time. And this is a team you don't want to foul. 88.9% from the charity stripe compared to 40% for the Mules. They're going to have to go full court, however. Looking to get it inside to T. Sally. He back dribbles and looks for Kockenmeester. Back to Sally, just over the timeline. To the mid-range, no good. Quality look, however, now quickly down on the outlet pass. The layup is good. Ari Prey is starting to heat up here when they need her most. 8-point game, a minute 20 remaining, and the clock is running. You got to get it in. They'll double team, quickly get the pass off, and now they have a 3-on-2 break. Instead, Jaime will put on the brakes, start dribbling out the clock. Minute 5 seconds remaining, still no fouls. They look inside, lay in, blocked. But a foul comes on the offensive rebound, and heading to the charity stripe is Emily Smith. Big time rebound out of Smith. Dana Bandrick's lay-in was no good. Game ends now. She's got 18, right at her season average. She was as advertised today. Still not in the bonus. One thing the Mules have been great with today is not fouling. No foul trouble anywhere. They get it to Bandrick in the corner. She works on the post move. Looks back door. T. Sally, her shot's blocked. They work it down the right side. Unger steps into it, walked before the shot, however. Had all sorts of time, did Sarah Peretti, to take the shot. She took too many steps before letting it fly, and it's a turnover. Under a minute remaining. We're going to take one last break, I assume, here on the Garnet Sports Network. Brief timeout to say the least for Roan and his squad. We'll work it inside. Dangerous pass. Tried forcing it down quickly to Dana Bandrick, who was absolutely draped by Sarah Peretti. Now they nearly put it into the coffin corner. Thankfully, unable to corral it and get over the timeline at least. Backdoor look. They're looking for offense here, and it turns into a turnover. They just need to run out the clock. Instead, they give the Mules another shot. Quick offense to the three, no good. Offensive rebound, however, Peretti with the jumper, no good once again. Conley, third time's the charm, 13 seconds remaining. Unger, deep three, no good. So all for naught, as this one looks just about over. They have to get it over half court, however, and they're able to do so, and a head-scratching finale. Throwing her hands up in relief is Dawn Grant, as that one ended kind of anxiously. But regardless, the Swarthmore Garnet improved to 5-1 on the year, 3-0 in the Centennial Conference. Still tied for first place, as the Muhlenberg Mules fall to 3-3 on the year overall, 1-3 in the Centennial Conference. It was a fun one as anticipated, and as anticipated, it was led by Dana Bandrick against Sarah Peretti. And Bandrick comes up on the favorable end. They both end right at their average mark. 18 points for Bandrick compared to Peretti with 12. Unger with a couple of huge threes in a 10-point affair, and Michaela McGarvey was everywhere tonight, able to get it done for Muhlenberg. But they were not able to get the win, as Bandrick leads with 18 points, as mentioned. Nora Wingfield was just always the consistent force that they needed who quietly puts on a 14-point effect on 60% shooting. And T. Sally, the spark plug off the bench, finishes with 10, including a barrage of threes that came up in huge moments off the bench for the freshman. For Tyler Small and everyone here on the Garnet Sports Network, your final 57-49, Swarthmore with the advantage. Thank you for tuning in for us today, and we hope you have a great rest of your night and hope to see you on Saturday for doubleheader action here on the Garnet Sports Network.